What is this about AI shit?
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
I want. This is like a little thing that he's doing, but I want you to watch it. I want to see what you think about it.
All right, I'll see what I think about it. Low. David Shapiro, any relation?
No relation.
No relation to Ben Shapiro?
No.
I'm starting a movement called L0, or Labor Zero. The goal of this movement is nothing short than the full abolishment of the need for work. I want to destroy the need for human labor. My thesis is that labor is ending whether or not we like it and whether or not we're ready. Artificial intelligence and robotics are accelerating faster than anyone predicted, and so really the only question is, how is this transition going to go? My original work focused on exclusively post-labor economics, but I realized that there's a lot more to this movement. My goal has always been the abolition of labor, but then I realized not everyone is ready. It's not just a matter of economics, institutions, politicians,
like you, Max.
the way that our cities are arranged psychologically and philosophically.
You're not ready.
I'm not ready.
It's all
what the fuck am I gonna do with
We're just not ready. And really everyone is burned out. Whether you're American, whether you're Indian, Chinese, Japanese, the entire world, every working class individual is burned out. But beyond that, this isn't just about the proletariat rising up and seizing the means of production. The capitalists want to get to a labor zero world anyways. They don't want to hire us. We don't want to work. Let's just call it quits. We're all ready to sign the divorce papers, so it's time to just get on with it and get over it. In my view, this is not about left versus right. This is not about us versus them. It's not about capital versus workers. This is about humanity. We need to stop fighting each other and align our incentives. It's really about unlocking human progress to move as quickly as possible by eliminating the bottleneck of human labor inputs to economic and scientific progress. That's the direction that we're going. Let's just call it what it is. And so that's my invitation to you.
Almost done.
That's it. If you're labor zero, just say it. I'm labor zero. That's the movement. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on from here on out. Thank you.
This guy wants to be beamed up. He wants to be part of the board, bro. This guy wants the brain chip to yesterday. You know what I mean?
Well, my thing about it is, I don't think he's wrong in saying that's what the big boys of capitalism are trying to do. They don't want humans they got to deal with. They might keep a couple on and have robots take care of the rest because they don't have to take holidays and shit. So it's kind of like they're going to do it whether we like it or not. So my thing would not to be to push for this, be labor zero or whatever he calls it, but to figure out how we're going to navigate a post-labor world once they get what they want. We have to figure out how to navigate that.
We're going to have to, what's going to happen naturally is a parallel society. That's pretty much what's going to happen.
What do you mean by that? What the fuck does that even mean? You made that shit up.
No.
A parallel society.
Yeah, you have to use your brain cells. You have to use a couple brain cells to.
Okay, you have one society and then another society. And the next
a great example of a parallel society is the Amish. That's a parallel society.
See, instead of being all smarmy like use your brain, bro, you could have just said that. You could have said that.
Man, because I don't understand why it's so difficult for you to be like a parallel society. Anyway, there's going to be a breakaway society where, if you think about it, there's little like Silicon Valley has a certain culture that we in the South don't have. Okay, that's pretty. You know, there's an elitism about it. So there's little pockets of breakaway civilizations, if you will. Now they're still dependent on food, right? They still need food from the farmers who live in rural areas and have different, mindsets. Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is we're going to have our parallel societies are going to be more noticeable because you're going to have a cast of people that are these technocrats that are going to be totally signed up for this, trying to push for this. And then you have other people that just can't even participate in this because maybe they just don't own these assets in certain companies, and they could just make food. They can grow food, make food, distribute the food, and build houses, make products that aren't reliant on an assembly line full of robots, and they'll just have a commerce with each other. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this guy's
I've been looking through this guy's page here. Let's take a look at this video.
Okay.
Let's just watch this guy's videos. Fuck it. Kick
Yeah,
back.
he's a smart guy, but
well, he's a total fucking cog.
Yeah, he's a cog, bro. He's a total clanker. Like he's clanker pro. Like,
take the AI red pill.
Okay.
Is it showing for you or no?
No. I'm only seeing the videos. I'm not. You didn't click on anything. There you go.
You see it now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Good morning, everybody. David Shapiro here.
Mm-hmm.
So today I am talking about what I'm calling the AI red pill versus blue pill theory or debate. Now, at the top, I need to acknowledge that, yes, I am literally taking the metaphor from The Matrix, which is a movie about artificial intelligence, essentially
enslavement
of humanity, and a concept
ironic
adopted, for instance, by
so he's telling you to take the blue pill.
No,
he's taking each other to take the red pill.
Red pill women and red pill men versus blue pill and purple pill and all that other fun stuff. But what I'm doing here is I'm going back to the original source material of The Matrix, and the metaphor of the red pill versus the blue pill is about taking the red pill as choosing to wake up to reality and engaging with how messy it is. Whatever happens to be the truth, the ugly truth, you're going to deal with it, versus the blue pill, which is about choosing a comfortable illusion, or in some cases a comfortable delusion. So
pause it real quick.
When we talk about,
in his paradigm, he believes that AGI and this post-labor economics is inevitable. We have to accept it now, and any other reality that is not within that paradigm is the blue pill. Do you see what I'm saying? So us being like there's a middle path, we don't have to we can participate to a certain degree, and there's like degrees of involvement with AI. He's saying no. You're either the world is going to be like this. It's too absolute. He's working through. There's going to be more to watch, but I'm just saying he works in that absolutism.
Yeah.
So, and that's another reason why I don't. This guy's just totally Borg minded. This guy's totally signed up. He beam me up. I'm gonna be a fucking put the chip in my brain.
Put the chip in me. Put
my soul on the motherboard. I'll be immortal forever. Like this guy is. He's a perfect example of the people that a reductionist, materialist technocrat. That consciousness does not supersede biology or the material world. That material world generates consciousness. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somehow when we create the AGI and artificial intelligence, we have created consciousness. No, we have imitated intelligence. We have not created consciousness. But the vanity of these people believe that the latter is so, that they have created consciousness because they put a lot of zeros and ones within a specific local space-time. And that somehow that is consciousness. Like, no, dude. Anyway, we can continue.
All right, let's see if we can win this over. Let's see.
Yeah.
Pragmatic acceptance or the comfort of rejection. We're talking about the fact that artificial intelligence is a new technology. And so, there's all kinds of pejoratives out there, right? From techno-optimist to utopianist to accelerationist to decel to doomer and all those other things. So what I want to start with is that red pill is not just a black and white thinking that AI is good and anyone who says that AI is bad is blue pilled. And likewise, the blue pill is not just saying AI is bad. In this framework, even utopianism is a form of blue pill. And the idea is that you're creating a mental model or a narrative that basically says, I don't have to deal with it. So based on this, there are kind of four categories of blue pillism. So let's just go over those. So number one is denialism. And you see this all the time.
What is bro yapping about? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of zoned out. Bro's yapping about no. I don't like.
He was trying to preface his whole argument. He was prefacing his whole argument.
Bro, he generated this script with Chat GPT, and it's putting me to sleep. I can smell it. I can smell an AI from a mile away.
Anyway, you don't have to watch this anymore. But what I do want to watch, what I do want to watch is that first link that I gave you.
The very first
is about AI today. In Discord.
A diary of a CEO clip?
Yeah. Okay. And this is but this is really good. This is about how the real gravitas of the coming AI
Did you purposefully send it to me with that specific timestamp?
No. But you could watch, you could start it. You don't have to start it from the beginning. You should probably start it like 5 minutes in or something.
That's 5 in? Well, yeah, we'll start at the beginning just in case. Fine. And then we'll skip to 5 minutes.
Okay. And I'm trying to bring myself into, I'm framing all this into
something?
And something amazing.
I've set off the starting pistol for this whole race.
Yes.
And subsequently, it appears that every other major technology company now is investing ungodly amounts of money in competing in this AI race, and they're pursuing this thing called AGI, which we hear this word used a lot.
Yes.
What is AGI, and how is that different from what I use at the moment on ChatGPT or Gemini?
Yeah. So that's the thing that people really need to get, is that these companies are not racing to provide a chatbot to users. That's not what their goal is. If you look at the mission statement on OpenAI's website, or all the websites,
I don't like this genre of guy. I don't know who he is or what he's about to say, but I don't like this genre.
Don't judge him. He's a whistleblower.
Okay. I'm just saying.
He's a whistleblower.
I'm just saying.
He's a whistleblower.
This genre of guy.
He's got a little pompous, but
if
really,
a guy
he's
that looks like this
dude.
talks to you, be cautious. Just be aware. He might try to bring you into his book club that meets in the woods. He might be a cult leader.
No, he's this guy's
be careful.
Cool. This guy's
this guy might be cool, but be cautious when you see a guy that looks like this. Just be cautious, okay? Like if a guy in a white van pulls up and offers you candy, he might just want to give you candy.
Oh, that's a good time right there.
He might just want to give you candy, but be wary. Be wary.
Sites. Their mission is to be able to replace all forms of human economic labor in the economy, meaning an AI that can do all the cognitive labor, meaning labor of the mind, so that can be marketing, that can be text, that can be illustration, that can be video production, that can be code production.
Well, once the robots get good enough, yeah, blue collar work too.
Yeah, but not right now.
Not right now, but I mean the robots are getting good.
Let them finish.
Everything that a person can do with their brain, these companies are racing to build that. That is artificial general intelligence. General meaning all kinds of cognitive tasks. Demis Hassabis, the co-founder of Google DeepMind, used to say, first solve intelligence and then use that to solve everything else. Like, it's important to say, why is AI distinct from all other kinds of technologies? It's because if I make an advance in one field like rocketry, let's say I uncover some secret in rocketry, that doesn't advance like biomedicine knowledge, or doesn't advance energy production, or doesn't advance coding. But if I can advance generalized intelligence, think about all science and technology development over the course of all human history. So science and technology is all done by humans thinking and working out problems in any domain. So if I automate intelligence, I'm suddenly going to get an explosion of all scientific and technological development everywhere. Does that make sense?
Of course, yeah, it's foundational to everything.
Exactly. Which is why there's a belief that if I get there first and can automate generalized intelligence, I can own the world economy, because suddenly everything that a human can do that they would be paid to do in a job, the AI can do that better. And so if I'm a company, do I want to pay the human who...
Okay, I get it, bro. What are we doing watching this whole video?
Well,
why'd you send me this?
Because we're getting to a head, and you just got to be a little patient. But we're framing this. Eventually he's talking about how I'm trying to get to the point where he talks about anecdotal evidence that he talks to people, and so does the other guy, the other gentleman that's doing the interview, talks to people in the industry. And they're saying that these guys believe that this is the only way humans can progress. Like they are literally believing like this is the new God. Like it's almost like a cult. It's literally a techno priest, like from the heavy metal, French, comic books and shit, like the crazy. Yeah. So if you click on the middle of the video, I'm trying to find a good spot. Yeah, right.
Automates better programming, better.
Well, here, we'll see if it's serendipitously, or maybe you forgot that you did it. But this is the timestamp you sent me.
Go ahead.
This is the timestamp you sent me.
And controllable, meaning that it will take the actions that I want, it won't destroy humanity, and it's controllable, which means I get to be God and emperor of the world. Second scenario, it's not controllable, but it's aligned. So I built a God and I lost control of it, but it's now basically it's running humanity, it's running the show, it's choosing what happens, it's outcompeting everyone on everything. That's not that bad an outcome. Third scenario.
That's not that bad an outcome?
These people want to totally, it's like they want to replace the human experience. And they don't realize what they're fucking doing, man. And it's godless, dude. It's soulless. And these are the smartest people on the planet that want to do this, but they're fucking soulless.
Yeah.
Because they don't believe there's an afterlife. They don't have a connection. I know this is getting spiritual and shit, but this is the only way I know how to explain it. They are scientific reductionist materialists. That's all they believe in. And that's why they can only come to this conclusion.
Yeah.
And that's why they have to race towards this, because they have no connection from another reality that's beyond our physical realm.
Mm.
And it's like, dude, and they just, it's their new, it's like the new God everyone's praying to. Everyone believes it's like that promise of utopia. But what it is, it's a promise of just, it's a promise of just replacing the human experience, where you just live it vicariously through a machine, you know?
Yeah.
And you think it has consciousness, but it's imitating consciousness. It's not. And it's through like this sort of intellectual vanity that they've come to this. And it's, dude, this is a test of humanity like we've never seen. Yeah. We thought the COVID-19 vaccine was a test on humanity. This is the test of humanity, and we have to pass it. We have to pass it. And I don't, like I said, I'm not necessarily totally against this, but the way we're approaching it as of now is the wrong approach. It's fundamentally the wrong. We're coming from the wrong framework of moral and ethics approaching this, because this is just, we're doing it out of fear, and we're doing it because the guy in China is doing it faster than we do. And if he gets it there first, he's going to kill us all. He'll have the God. He'll summon the God. You know, he gets the ritual right. He gets the pentagram correct, and all the letters around the pentagram, and he chants the words right before we do, and he summons the God before we do, and we're all dead. Yeah. So we got to do it. We got to be the ones control. It's the same Manhattan Project. It's the same. It's the nuclear bomb all over again. But this is even. We could even say it's even more scary.
Yeah.
So, anyway, there was a couple things I wanted. There was a certain part of it I wanted to get to.
Well, maybe you should have sent me the timestamp, buddy.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying.
We had a lot of time to look at, but it was this.
I mean, we can watch the whole 20-minute video if you feel like it. Fuck it. But.
No. I wanted to get. Do me a favor. This is a really important part of it. Dude, go back to the video.
Well, I'm looking at it. What do you want?
Okay, go to about 12 minutes.
12?
Anywhere between 12 minutes and 18. That's what this anecdotal thing. I really want to hear this again.
All right,
because it's really important, and it's these technocrats' perspective. So go to like 12 minutes.
That is a kind of godlike power that I think relative. Imagine energy prices go up, or hundreds of millions of people lose their jobs. Those things suck. But relative to, if I don't build it first and build this God, I'm going to lose to some maybe worse person who I think, in my opinion,
this is the point I was just trying to make,
but their opinion thinks is a worse person. It's a kind of competitive logic that self-reinforces itself, but it forces everyone to be incentivized to take the most shortcuts, to care the least about safety or security, to not care about how many jobs get disrupted, to not care about the well-being of regular people.
This is why it's dangerous.
To basically just race to this infinite prize. So there's
it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Keep playing. Here we go.
Keep playing it.
A friend of mine interviewed a lot of the top people at the AI companies, like the very top. And he just came back from that and basically reported back to me and some friends. And he said the following. In the end, a lot of the tech people I talk to, when I really grill them on it, about like why you're doing this, they retreat into number one, determinism, Number 2, the inevitable replacement of biological life with digital life. And number 3, that being a good thing anyways.
See, hit pause.
It's an
They think that it's inevitable anyway, that they think, these technocrats think that in Darwinistic evolutionary trajectory, that robots and synthetic life is the next ring on the chain.
Yeah.
This is what they think, dude. Like, it's better to think that, we humans are going to evolve into like beings that live like 1,000 years and we have psychic abilities like that. I like. That's cool. Like, we're all like X-Men and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's all got to be by machine.
But no, we're all going to be,
it's all going to be by machine.
Machines and shit. I'm like, this is crazy, but this is what these people think. And they have to reach it before anyone else does, and they don't care what human culture they destroy to do it. This is Musk included, even though he might sound like he's nice, but he's not, bro.
Nah, I saw through that veil long ago, buddy.
You did.
I knew it,
brother. You did.
I called that shit.
We could play for it a little longer, but I just want to get people's
desire to meet and speak to the most intelligent entity that they've ever met. And they have some ego religious intuition that they'll somehow be a part of it.
See?
It's thrilling to start an exciting fire. They feel they'll die either way, so they prefer to light it and see what happens.
Accelerationism.
That is the perfect description of the private conversations.
So
that's what you have.
That's what I wanted to show.
And that's the thing.
That's what these people believe, and it's due to they don't think when they die there's an afterlife. Most of it. That's my hypothesis anyway. Yeah. Because if they did, why would they, like, to me, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what, like, I don't know, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. Work sucks. Okay. Yeah. But you're solving the symptom and not the problem.
Yeah.
Pay us more, make the currency worth more again. Don't sit there and like, just take away jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like racing to some fucking utopia. There's like, okay, it's utopia, but you don't do anything. You just sit in a pod all day and you get the substance through a tube, and you got your eyeballs like MK Ultra, like, and you know what I'm saying? And nah, dude, like, this is gross, man. This is not human, man. It's not human.
It's very anti-human. I would
anti-human, man.
claim.
It's absolutely anti-human, and that's what I'm saying. There's gonna be a cultural backlash to this, and that's what I'm talking about, a parallel society. Like pretty much what we talked about before on the show. It's like we're gonna be like 1990s Amish, like we'll like the technology that stopped in the 2000s, like that's where we stop, and we'll just you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm down, because you can unplug from a system like that.
Mm-hmm.
You just like, okay, you do you, boo.
Yeah, have fun with that.
You want to put your brain on ice and fucking plug it to motherboards and shit?
Cryogenically frozen.
I'm living forever. Good for you, bro. Like, rock on, dude. Like,
yeah,
get the fuck out of here, bro.